It's lovely to hear the skylarks. Good numbers in the Eakring area. There'll be good numbers of something else in a few weeks on this spot where I'm lying now. In another few weeks, this green area of meadowland will be transformed into a carpet of vibrant yellow dandelions. You don't believe me, do you? I'll use the magic of television. 1, 2, 3. See? You just didn't believe me, did you? This is now the end of April. In fact, the very last day of April today. And the beautiful golden yellow dandelions are now out in force. There's some fantastic displays I've noticed in many sort of meadow and grassy sites. At least those meadows that don't get sprayed with herbicidal sprays to eradicate the poor old dandelion. It's a much maligned plant, you know, the dandelion. It can hardly get a foothold anywhere without someone coming along to mow it down or spray it. Here though, at Eakring, dandelions are safe. On this fabulous northward facing meadowland, there's a welcome home for the dandelions. You'd think there'd be rabbits here by the million, wouldn't you? But no, just a few down at the bottom where the old railway line used to run. Otherwise, this is it. This is a fabulous bit of meadowland, and it's always been meadowland. The adjacent fields that run off to the right, lower down, also used to be meadowlands. In fact, curlew used to breed here many years ago. But each spring, this particular meadowland just north of the village of Eakring produces a fabulous display of dandelions. I just love dandelions. But it's sad to see many of our roadside verges have already been cut. They're all in the process of being cut. When the verges are only as high as these dandelions. These dandelion flowers are little more than 6 inches high. Most are shorter than that. I wish we didn't continue to cut our roadside verges. I wish we'd give the dandelions more time to do their thing. I know they're not wanted in gardens, and that's fair enough, I suppose, but in the countryside, but wherever dandelions grow for that matter, they're a valuable spring nectar source. And when you get a field of them like this, it's just beautiful. Even in the most maligned of plants, of the so-called weeds that infest our gardens or turn up occasionally growing at the side of the house, there is beauty. Dandelion flowers are a thing of beauty. They're so intricately crafted by Mother Nature. They're a joy. But when did you last have a good look at a dandelion flower? You haven't, have you? You may have seen the plant and then reached for the weed killer or the hoe or the knife and weed killed it, hoed it out or cut it. I bet you didn't for a minute stop to look at what a beautiful flower the dandelion is. I mean, just look at that. All right, you're saying, it's a dandelion flower, where's my weed killer? The intricacy in that, just how many petals have go into making up this fantastic flower. If this was really rare or some cultivated plant that had just been cultivated after years of hard work to produce it, you'd be raving about it. It'd probably cost about £10 a plant, and the gardeners would be going mad at this exciting plant that's been created, the dandelion. It's just beautiful. We have, from what I can remember, no sort of cultivated form of this. Not even a similar flower really in the garden, unless you've got dandelions in your garden. And to be honest, who wouldn't want to see this? I love to see the first dandelion flower of the year as much as I do seeing the first blue bottle in spring or in January. Such common throwaway insects and flowers, and yet I love to see the first ones. Nature's given us such a spectacle. I mean, today I've been and filmed bluebells before I've called in here. Everyone loves a bluebell. Trouble is, if you've got them in your garden, everyone wants to get rid of them because they just set seeds so easily. At least the Spanish one does. Yet no one really blinks an eye at this field full of dandelions. What could be nicer in spring?